pen name that I wrote my books under to help seal my identity, to help protect me a little bit. Um, if you watch all of my videos, you'll learn my name. But watch all of my videos. Please like and subscribe. This video in particular I made because there's a possibility that I may go to jail or prison, and I'm trying not to. So I'm trying to spend some money on my YouTube channel so that I can get it advertised about what's going on out there to women, including myself, and how we're being oppressed by gang members trying to sex traffic us and our children, and trying to and threatening us and our children. Um, but my situation pertains to P Diddy, Jay Z situation, and these are gang members and are members of Bloods gangs. And I made this video because I need to, whoever my ex husband has made bad blood with is going down on me. So, and whoever is giving him money to try to make it, I don't know if he's trying to put this on me or what. I don't know. I don't. He's a big liar, and he's told a lot of lies. He's stalking me. I have him on camera. If you watch one of my videos, you'll see that I have him on camera. I have witnesses that said that they seen these two individuals, Jason per year, Jasmine per year, and including my ex-husband here in North Carolina. I live in Michigan. They threatened me out of the city of Michigan, tried to make me sign a contract, trying to make me do sign for porn or whatever, saying that they can make me big and famous and put my name out there and get me dating, all these kind of celebrities. And some of them, for some of their names were mentioned, including Jay Z, Kirk, Stevie J, Scrappy. Um, I don't. They said 50 Cent, but I don't know if that's true or whatever. He don't seem like he would be involved in that kind of situation. But then again, a guy that was part of his crew named um, Young Buck tried to talk to me at one of my ex-husband's shows that I went to with him. So whoever, um, who else? And there's a few actors too, and it's some actresses and rappers that are interested. A lot of them are into that swinging kind of thing, and it's like they try to, and gay. They're into that gay shit too, and they try to force people, or what do you call, blackmail people into trying to be into it too, or trying to get you on video camera so that they could hold, something against you, or have something, so that you like a little quiet key or something. I don't deal with none of that. I don't want to deal with them kind of people. I didn't sign up for this, and I was fired from and framed from the sheriff's department. And I wrote 2 books about it. Google Aaliyah Henderson books, and you'll see the 2 books that I wrote. One is called How Ford Motor Company UAW Tried to Sex Traffic Me, and my ex-husband is involved with that. Him and his girlfriend, mainly him, has been sabotaging my life before he even I knew that he was even in my life. And my biological father is a real piece of low life shit that's taking money from these people, and my stepfather and some other males in my family. Real, ladies, if you got some shady men in your family, some lames, just drop them. I don't give a fuck if they're family or not. Leave them alone. That's the ones the industry like, lames. Easy. I could talk you into doing your cousin or sister wrong kind of money, lame ass motherfucker niggas. I hate to be, saying the N word or cursing, but I have a family of lame ass nigga men. And, I'm not going to get into my personal I'm not trying to get into my personal feelings, but this has messed up my life and my career and my children's life and what I could have provided for myself and for them had it been to the right person that I did want, a type of person that I did want to get involved in with and married to and have children, not no gang member. Okay, that ain't even my type. That's not my MO. Some of my family members lied about the fact and hid the fact that they were in gangs, okay, and their association with gangs and drug people and all that kind of stuff. My stepfather and my mother, that's what my mother liked or into. That's not, this apple didn't fall from no tree, that tree especially, and not my father's either. So a child can come out totally different than their parents. Both of my parents, totally different. Real low life piece of shit, in gangs, want to hide the fact, and then want to try to get some little government jobs or uppity kind of jobs that kind of low key the fact that they're involved in gangs and involved with people like that. So, but I'm trying to get back to Michigan because I tried to file restraining orders on these people here because I saw the girl Jasmine, at least so I thought. And the car just split off. I couldn't get a picture or the license plate in enough time. And I went to the police. I had looked it up first because I was like, let me just check and see. Maybe it's just my imagination. You know what I mean? But my stepfather, my half sister is a low down dirty bitch, and my mother is too. And I'm tired of them calling me low key. And it's like, I can't even say this really to my children because they don't believe me because these people are such liars and are so fucking fake that my children believe these individuals. And it's disheartening to me because I'm in a situation where I may have to hurt some people because they're such liars. And they're not going to call me no liar, and they're not going to come, destroy my family and my life because I don't want to be associated with them or those type of people. Okay, so my children, they're like, our aunt, she's done so much for us and all this. And so I thought the same thing about my stepfather when he was buying me vehicles, when my vehicles was breaking down, which he was buying crappy vehicles anyway, after I learned the fact that this is the same person that that helped get me fired from the sheriff department and also almost killed me, organized a plot that had almost killed me in a car accident. So, see what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like, oh, yeah, you need a little bit of money or a couple thousand or something. But and behind closed doors, they're like, oh, the bitch didn't die yet from the car accident. Try to think of something else we can make her die for. You know what? Fuck, let's try to sell this bitch and try to make her sign a contract. Oh, she don't want to sign a contract? Threaten her ass out of the city. Start busting her windows out of her vehicle, slitting her tires, calling her, threaten her to and threaten her goddamn kids too. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, and then you know, hey, how you doing? You okay? What happened? Really? It did? Dang, you've been going through a lot. Maybe you hanging around the wrong type of people or you're in the wrong crowd. Maybe you need to pay attention to who you hanging around. Bitch, is your family. Family can be such demons and not even know it. Okay? Especially for that money. Understand? Mm-mm. So, like I was saying, the girl that I was like, let me just type up on my phone. So I typed up her name and I put in North Carolina. Ooh, this bitch and her father name came up on my phone with a North Carolina address. So they're stalking me. again. Okay? I'm sick of this bitch. This bitch here and his family are crazy. Okay? And I'm tired of this fucked up legal system that allows these type of men to prey on us and our children and victimize us and fuck up our lives and fuck up our jobs. Okay? I'm tired of this shit. This is the type of shit that'll make a motherfucker go postal. And you wonder why motherfuckers be offing their family members and shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's because this legal system is so fucked up and it doesn't protect us. So they're trying to throw me away for a 4 count felt. These motherfuckers been pinning stuff on me. Do you hear me? I don't have no record, hadn't had no record in almost, and believe it or not, I'm almost 50 years old. I know, I don't look like it. And a lady usually not tells her, but I age, but I had to because I don't have no record and didn't until I moved down here. And these motherfuckers started bringing that shit down here, stalking me. And you know what the judge tell me? He couldn't. No, she couldn't grant my restraining orders because this is a situation that happened in Michigan, and I need to go back to Michigan and file restraining orders and bring it back down here. Listen, I read something too that I brought up that I can get them expedited. Once I do this, bitch, I'm getting. Could you, the attorneys, could you contact me? These motherfuckers, I could expedite the fuck out of the goddamn state. I have enough proof. I got video footage. I got police reports, restraining orders. I had restraining orders on this man before I even came. Listen, this man tried to kill me a few times, and then the legal system. Oh yeah, we don't know what happened to him. You know, no one knows. And then the family actually do be knowing, but scared to say something or getting paid that paper behind closed doors. Like my family's trying to, because they listen. What the legal system really need to know, and any other time, I'm worth $3 million. Did do you understand what I'm saying to you? $3 million. So whoever get my custody of my kids, if I do pass up and get killed, these motherfuckers trying to get paid off of me. Do you understand? They didn't call child protect. They are harassing me. They didn't call child protective services over and over again on me. And look at my house. Let me tell you. Look at my house. Look at my house, bitch. Look at my motherfucking. Do it look like you need to call child protective services on me? Let me step outside and let you see my vehicles. Do it look like you need to call child protective service on me? But this motherfucking nigga right here don't want to pay his child support. And then you know what they do to women? Uh, Nothing to them that don't pay their child support, but they want to knock on our goddamn door. Ma'am, we hear that, you don't have any food in your house and you don't have, we're just checking to see if the kids got beds to sleep on. You got food. Bitch, but could you bring some groceries when you knock on my door to see about that? Could you have me some vouchers signed to, that's why I said, women, you are stupid. You some stupid ass bitches. Let me tell you. This nigga didn't start acting up until after I had kid after kid out there. Before that, it was leathers, leather purses, leather coats, diamonds. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You bitches are stupid. You better stop having kids by these low life ass, stupid ass, low life niggers. Do you understand? And men, these old redneck, old fucking poor motherfuckers. So let me tell you something. And then that nigga, he wanted to go act like he poor or that he can't get up and get 2 or 3 jobs or do what the fuck I say do and know how to make some money. He had to go. He mad because he can't live in my house and with his broke ass and want to act broke and have his fucking wretched ass gang members over smoking Newport after Newport, leaving beer bottle after beer bottle, liquor bottle. All niggas want to do, these fucking goddamn low lives, is smoke Newports and drink. I don't got time for that shit. and then leave cigarette butts outside of my goddamn house, in my grass, and everywhere. Bitch, this ain't no goddamn hood. We ain't in no ghetto. And even if we was, bitch, you are nasty and disgusting, and I don't want you in my life. Okay? So, them people, they got address that live down here, so they're stalking me. And I got them on camera since the police want to say, oh, it's he say, she say. You don't have enough proof. Where's your witnesses? Bitch, if I get a call, even though it's a private call, and this motherfucker tell me, you think I'm gonna slip my own goddamn tires? Do that sound right? Do that sound right? You know how much tires cost, bitch? Do it look like I'm gonna bust out my goddamn windows to say some other? But then I have a case on him. I have a protection order on him, and I'm trying to tell you, could you please type his name up in the system? And you won't even do that. The system down here is demonic and racist, bitch. And that's why they forced me to move down here to North Carolina from Michigan. Because, see, I live down in Michigan. I live down in the suburbs. His fucking goddamn nigger shit could come out there and touch me until I moved. I had got my family set me up. That's what I'm talking about. The niggas that the ones that be looking for the money, you knock on the door, live in the hood. Okay, to say how much you gonna give me, but you can't be telling her nothing about me or that I listen. I got a cousin that it seemed like every time I got on the phone with her, my ex-husband was tiptoeing, sneaking around the corner of the house or trying to sneak up on me and open up, like I can't hear, opening up the window that's near, trying to listen to what the fuck I'm saying from about him. But this nigga is the one that was cheating. Period. Why are you bothering? Why are you bothering me about talking about you when you know goddamn well you ain't even living right? Okay. And then he want to come put his hands on me, and then think I'm not gonna call the police on him. Mm-mm. And my father, with his fucking punk bitch ass, that wanted, he had a child by my mother, which he don't like. He hate the bitch, and he want to act like he like me, but he don't. He sold me to this bitch family, okay? And he trying to cause me a living hell because I won't go back with the bitch, okay? My father could die, bitch. Do you understand? I got enough proof on him that will put him away in jail, both of them, for a long time. But these people are steadily trying to put cases on me, paying people, trying to figure out who lived near my house. Oh, she walked to the store, got people watching me. Do you hear me? My father is involved with some real corrupted people. Real corrupted people. Okay? He got people watching me trying to figure out who I hang with, getting tabs on me, getting my credit cards. Look, his daughter works for the CIA or FBI or some shit, bitch. I'm trying to tell you. And this nigga worked for the Pentagon. Okay, listen. I'm not no stupid dummy. I didn't listen. This nigga, I got. You need to read my books. But anyway, could please attorneys call me? I ain't supposed to be in jail. I ain't supposed to be in prison. I ain't supposed to have no cases. These motherfuckers is setting me up. They sitting shisty ass motherfuckers against me. But then ain't no charges happening on them. Look, this girl, she set me up, stole my pills, my Percocets off my dresser, right? Police officer, shady ass DA. Okay, and Carrie. And I forget his name right now. I got it on my email address in my email. I told him that the girl, so who, if you run my cases and see, she asked me to go to the store with her. Her leg was broken. So I helped her. She showed me she had a receipt. I told them I didn't know her name, like her real name at the time. I just knew her street name. Um, and so I told them, but I would find out for you and even file a restraining order. Do you know they denied my restraining order? I had told them she was threatening me because she found out that I was gonna tell on her, so she started threatening me. And do you know they denied it, and she still ain't got no charge, but she's supposed to have a warrant. They sent a warrant on me because the only thing that the officer said he found in her bag, nothing but a pill bottle, empty pill bottle, nothing but an empty pill bottle. Bitch, come on. And the same person that caught me up with this car charge that I'm involved right now said he didn't know this girl. Come to find out, they are. I got proof. I got screenshots of everything. This nigga is her friends with her on Facebook. Please tell me why she ain't arrested and this nigga ain't arrested yet. And I gave them all the evidence that they needed, but they ain't arrested and they're bothering me. And you want to tell me ain't nobody paying them? Mm-mm. I done showed them everything that they need to charge this other person, these both of them. They closed that case. I had an attorney. I had to pay almost $1,000 for this attorney. Listen, watch. Let me slip on some bills or something, and look, I had to send him to court just so I can make sure that I'm okay. I ain't got time for this. These motherfuckers demonic ass legal system that don't want to arrest these men that say, well, he don't make enough money. He made enough when we was living together. Oh, do you understand? How come he don't make enough money now? He made enough money to pay all the bills when we was living together. How come he don't have enough money to pay now? But I do by myself, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Women, you better stop having children by these men. You better get a contract before that baby pop out. You better get a contract before that third trimester. Mm-mm. These men are shady. They sold their souls to the devil. These gang members is trying to ruin good women lives for the devil. I gave them every information. Let me tell you, listen, this nigga ran a car into my house when I lived in the city. Not in the suburbs, in the city. And like I said, I had fell down when I worked at Ford Motor Company because they wanted to fire me wrongfully, then try to hire me back and fire me again wrongfully. From this guy, girlfriend worked at Ford. Didn't know it till I started working there. Later, almost a year later, seeing her. And then she looked at me. I'm like, she looked kind of familiar because she showed up at court one time with him talking shit. Don't even know me and sitting here talking shit. And I know this motherfucker didn't lie. This motherfucker, let me tell you something, he got videos of celebrities doing wrong sex to each other. I've seen videos of different celebrities. I'm trying to tell you these motherfucker gang members are shady. Okay? And that's probably why they fucking with me because he done showed me some stuff and I know information that a little bit, probably too much information, and now I'm being attacked. Jay-Z is a demon. Beyonce is a demon too. Okay? And so is Kanye West. Period. Okay? Okay. And what's his name? Princess Ray J, Snoop Dogg. What's his name? Game Demon. Yeah. But there go my order right here. Why the fucking police couldn't look this up in the system? I'm trying to tell them that I got people after me and they put me in the mental hospital. What the fuck? Because I tell them, I'm trying to tell you, I don't want to hurt nobody. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me take handcuffs. Handcuffs. You don't want to hurt anybody. What are you talking about? Bitch! This is how they act with their gang members. Buzbee, legal firm, call me. What's her name? Jaguar, right? Call me. What's this? P Diddy attorney called P Diddy a piece of shit too. Listen, before that was before P Diddy even got caught. You want to be on the arm of these men? Bitch, I know these motherfuckers low lives. I done seen all the different women they with and destroyed lives after lives. Okay, look, they got my older son acting funny toward me, so that makes me think that they threaten him. My stepfather, I got witness that say that my stepfather and my brother sent people to rape me. I got a witness. Okay, my stepfather is the devil, bitch. So is my father. But what I'm saying, my father is demon. Okay, look at this. They shot my son, my oldest son, window out his car. Okay, only when you live in not the suburbs. You can't do that. They won't do that shit in the suburbs. You hear me? If you live in a city or they try to fuck up your life situation to make you move into the city. And that's what they try to do when I start working at Ford because I was out. Yeah. You know anything about Farmington Hills and Southfield and Macomb Township in Michigan? Okay. And then end up living in Highland Park, Detroit. And I was like, nothing bad. And then I started seeing my ex-husband gang members, and all of a sudden his brother wanted to call me and tell me he wasn't dealing with him no more. His brother was the one that told me that it was some men looking for him because he sold some women to some men that gave them some diseases. Look, here got a car right there, ran into my house. My brother is the devil, bitch. Or the son of the devil. My mother too, with her trifling ass. Called me again and threatened me, bitch. Okay, and her daughter is sitting here selling her son. Listen, listen. My father's son got caught for child pornography. My mother daughter has been selling her son. Okay, gay men. I'm trying to tell you. Mm-mm. This is what they trying to get. This is why they trying to lock me up. My oldest cousin, my cousin that worked for the sheriff department, dirty, drug dealer, all that kind of shit. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, Underwood, Banks, um, Dixon, all dirty police officers. And there's some more. I can't remember their names right now. But look, these are the private cars. And the police will try to lock me up and send me in the mental hospital, what made me lose my job. I told them that because they was like, "Are you threatening somebody?" Well, bitch, do you see my window on my car? Didn't even look at my window. Didn't even go to look at my window. Okay. It's like y'all want me to do something to somebody. I swear. I swear. That's why I'm making all these videos because I've been contacted and the police. We didn't made after report after report. What are you else we wanted to do? All we could do is just keep reporting, typing. Bitch, what I'm saying, they don't really give a fuck. What you want us to do about it. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Let me tell you something. Look, right here. I'm going to show you. Look, where I sent pictures that this person was giving me all of the information. Okay? And they locked me up. No, they trying to lock me up. What? Look at this. The phone number. How, I just moved here. How I got the phone number? Do you see what I'm saying? It was sent to me. I'm showing them all the evidence and everything. Okay. Even the guy was like, give him the information, show me. So who is paying who paid him to get me framed? Period. Okay. And then who paid who to frame me to get fired from the sheriff department? Because the evidence was shady. They had to redo the evidence, wasn't even what they said it was. So how I get fired? And then I tell and still got fired. Listen, it's gonna be a lot of people going down for this. Okay. And my parents are some of them because they're taking money behind closed doors. Some of our parents, you never know, are so fucking shady. I would never on my life do anything to my child because that's my child. It came from me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that it came from somebody else. It came out of me. And it's my job to protect you. It's my job to make sure that you safe. Now, when you get older, I done try to give you the best information that I possibly can to, make sure that you're going to be all right. Hopefully. But ain't nothing I can do about that because you ain't in my care anymore. You not in my eyes no more. And if I'm gone and dead, at least I'm trying to give you the best. My parents didn't even do that. Okay, and I still turned out better than them. They're jealous. I don't want to be around them. I don't want them in my life. They can't come knocking on my door anytime they want. They can't come calling me, asking me for advice. They can't come, asking me to do something or pay something. No, these is drug addicts. Drug addicts only care about what? Their drugs. You understand? There's people, children that come from drug addict parents. You need to understand that the devil on your parent, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's sad. It really is, and it's a hurtful thing to think that your parent will love something more than you. The devil, the devil's drug. Okay, it's very hard to come and glimpse like my parents love me. Your parent don't love you more than that drug. Okay, a lot of them won't let the drug go. A lot of them will give you up for the drug and has. I grew up during the drug era, the crack era. I seen a lot of shit. Okay, if you ain't see and what that the movies is true. The motherfuckers leaving their babies in drug houses and shit, leaving their babies at home when they go and while they go out and get strung out at some crack house on drugs. That shit is true. That ain't in no movies. That was real life. Then you got bitches that want to date men like that and think that it's cool. What's cool about it? So, and then a lot of us don't understand that we're up against not just war from races, because you got a black Ku Klux Klan too. The ones that the porch monkeys, the ones that the door openers, the ones that like to drive people around and throw silverware and answer doors for motherfuckers that can get up and answer it for themselves. You don't understand nothing about slavery. You don't understand nothing about the drug war if you didn't grow up in a lot of that and you didn't research. You have no idea the mentality of what they tried to crush during slavery about our image, about our hair, about our skin tone, the texture of our hair. the skin tone and being lighter than or darker than you have, and then not having black baby dolls into the, what was it, the 80s, no, 70s, to the 70s when the first black baby doll was made, I think it was. Think about that. I mean, really think about it. What it did to us. You had some people that loved they master that was mistreating them. That shit fucked up a lot of black people. And then we just, reiterated with having mixed families and not really dealing with our psychology, our psychosis, our mental issues. You have a lot of black families that are really fucked up towards each other, that are enemies towards each other, that are demonic towards each other, that will, yeah, I love you, nephew. And yeah, I got a nephew that go to such and such school, and he get out at such and such time. It's a couple of vacant houses over in the area. Make sure that his body get found in one of them houses, raped and dead. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is what gang members did with drugs to our community. Hmm. Fathers raping daughters, not stepfathers, fathers. So if fathers was raping their own daughters and sons, what the stepfathers was possibly doing. I know women that they daddy raped them, was sleeping with them. Their daddy, bitch. And some of them look just like they daddy. Motherfuckers sneaking they back windows, right, to rape their children. Some of them got children by their father. Okay. America is sick. This world is sick. And it's our jobs to try to eliminate the sickness. And I'm not trying to make this a whole long, but my issue, I have people that are after me and that are framing me for some stuff that I didn't do. It is people that are watching me and are trying to find out information to go back and tell somebody that's paying them. And then I later seen these motherfuckers not have vehicles, no money, and then with vehicles and a little bit of money. Come on now. Mm-mm. Come on now. Yeah, so you seen such and such. Got a new car now. You seen such and such. Oh, all of a sudden I heard he won some lawsuit. And look, this guy, Jason Partier, uncle, would didn't think that I would notice. He gave me a handshake that's called the lion's paw. It's a Rastafari Syrian or whatever handshake. Also a Mason handshake called whatever, I forget. And so is Masons sending out, Freemasons is sending out the attacks to gang members to attack women. Cause see, they tried to force me to have that guy Jason's baby. He told me he couldn't have no kids. So they're oppressing me because I don't want to do what they said. It was like, go, why did you, he asked me all these questions, why are you separated from your husband? It seemed like, no, it don't. What it seemed like is that he tried to hold me prisoner. Okay. These men, they like to try to hold women prisoners, especially ones they know that are valuable to their association or society, or that can make them look good or somewhat intelligent and no hoe or no thought. Okay, but this nigga is. Okay, and I don't deal with men whores or nobody trying to pimp me, and that's what they tried to do. They tried to pimp me, bitch. Okay, this nigga Jason tried to make me sign a contract. And then my stepfather called, threatened me after I moved. That's why I said, bitch, I'm going after your money. If I can't get you, I'm going after your money. So please, could you please watch this goddamn video? Because it's some people I need to sue. If I can't get you, then I'm going to get your money. And my stepmother, she better stop calling, threatening me. Listen, my father is a piece of shit ass nigga. Okay. And her brother, he needs to leave me alone. He tried to talk to me when I had went to Hawaii with them when they renewed their wedding. So I don't know if his money he's paying these people or he paid my father anything. But the guy tried to hit on me when I was in Hawaii. If you didn't know, I'm sure Chanel knew, okay? Because then she wanted to act like his wife wanted to act she didn't she didn't have no sympathy or whatever. I'm like, listen, I had to borrow money, which I don't like doing. See, it's like they're trying to make my finances messed up so I could depend on them. But when her finances are good, that's when they start trying to fuck up my money, or they want to try to pin charges on me to fuck up my money, okay? Or send somebody to try to fuck up my money, okay? Like Jason per year, this one, okay? My car got totaled. It's only 3 people that knew, okay, that I had lapsed on my insurance because my sibling, the half sister and the half brother, okay, it's the same people. Please notice it be the same individuals, or some of the old ones start popping up when you go into these situations. That means it's some shadiness involved. Somebody paying, somebody with some money. You need to find out who his girlfriend is and who her family is. Okay? Because this bitch knew somebody at Ford Motor Company long enough to pull my name from Human Resources to get me hired in the factory that none of my cousins worked in, but the one she worked in. Mm-mm. Okay. And then not only that, this motherfucker is a liar. Do you understand? A liar. My father is a liar. And I wonder if that's why his mother was murdered and his brother and nephew. And see, they tried to murder me a few times too. So who is it that this nigga owe some debt to? You understand? Who? Because his son was charged, okay? And all of a sudden, they try to put charges on me. False charges. Who the fuck did this motherfucker piss off? Mm-mm. Is it his wife? Because I heard she was in a gang. That's what he told me. She grew up in the streets in a gang. Okay. So his bitch acting funny and wanted to send motherfuckers to threaten me. Because who is it my ex-husband know that they know? Because he can't have a name under an alias. I seen some motherfuckers that I grew up with, supposedly friends, that is registered as family members to some of his family members. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, this nigga is the devil. You understand? Mm-mm. Him and his wife. and he worked for the military and not for the Pentagon. But I lost my police officer job, and then they tried to play me when I tried to go to the military. Listen. And then the guy wanted to say, but maybe if you sleep with me, maybe I, try to put you through. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Sound like my stepfather then got a hold of your phone number. I'm trying to tell you, my stepfather is a real dirty bastard. Okay. And then that man, my father say, we try to, date only black. Is that what his daughter date? Mm-mm. Why are you bothering me about me dating outside of my race and would have never even married or been with this guy right here had it not been a setup? It was a setup, okay? Because I'm talking about the same characters that played back. Listen, you need to read some of my books because I can't give like my books. Some of them, one of them is 250 pages. The other book is almost 100 pages, and then I'm writing another book, but it's not. It has some of my situations in it and how to avoid some of the situations that I was in to bring, people. You really need to not have so much going on in your life. I know it's hard, especially when you got children to try to take care of, and you got a needy fucking husband. Make that bitch not needy. I'm trying to tell you. Sit down and have some time to meditate. Meditate, you'll start remembering stuff from your childhood that you would not remember if you had not sat down and meditated. I did a research project when I was in college about meditation. It clears the gray matter in our brain. So, what like head trauma, it helps heal head trauma, dementia, Alzheimer's. It helps bring memories from your childhood or things you would not have thought about or need to sit and think about that happen in your life to pay attention to. Because see, I'm a good person, I always have been. So it when I started meditating, I started looking at others people, other people agendas or possible agendas. It is some real bad people out there, and sometimes those people are in your family or connected to your family. You know what I'm saying? Like you really need to pay attention nowadays to people. There's so many people in cults and gangs, CULT, and occultic, dealing with black magic, witchcraft, necromancy, all that. I'm trying to tell you that this world is real corrupted, and a lot of people's families are, and some of it you don't know. That's why I'm uh, trying to keep myself out of jail so that I can go out and spread the information. They're trying to shoot the messenger. They're trying to murder the messenger. They're trying to silence the messenger. Okay. Me going to people's schools, me being motivational speakers, me being that preacher that I should have been, me being, do you understand what I'm saying to you? The devil is real. And my father and mother was shot, and it don't even sound. I'm trying to tell you, and then these people are getting little spats, taps on their hands for crime, real crime, but they're trying to put innocent people. That's how the devil is. The devil tries to put the little is demons, give it a little tap. Like my sister should be locked up under the bars. Half sister under the bars. My ex-husband under the bars. Do you hear me? And then people like me that's out here trying to do good for people, they trying to send me away for years for some shit I ain't even do that I'm innocent on. because they don't want to do their job and call around and make sure that what I'm saying is true, or arrest people that they know that should be arrested. These motherfuckers, they want the low lives out there. You have to understand the devil is running the legal system. That's why God gave us the legislative board. Fuck praying, bitch. You better go to the legislative. Get enough people. That's why I made this channel too. Get enough people to go to the legislative board and petition and start having this shit put on our ballots and saying fuck the devil, bitch. You put our prayers in action because we work in action. You making a motion to complete your prayer, not just pray about it, but it's prayer without action. They're making lazy Christians. So my mother is a whore, and I know this. But what can you do? That's what you came from, a whore, right? You know what I'm saying? So what can I do? But I'm not going to act like a whore, okay? I'm not about to act like no whore. Cause my mother whore, cause she sold her soul. She want to open her legs and sleep with my stepfather and all his friends, and sleep with celebrities that want to pay, and I don't. And they're attacking me. These men are ruthless and can be demonic. I don't know what the fuck is pussy. It must be like crack. Because the men will rape you, will try to, you know, just to try to get in your pants. Mhm. It is some real demons out there that think from a lower form of energy than a higher form of energy. Okay. And you know, men that got money, they think, why don't you want to sleep with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what no mean. Why you don't know what no mean? Huh? Oh, cause you got money. That mean I'm supposed to sleep with you because you got money? That's what that means. So you try to fuck up my car and fuck up my life to try to make me sleep with you and try to make me sleep with other people and try to sell me and make money off me. Uh-uh. I had one guy, wasn't such a bad guy at first. And till I found out that he was an actual drug dealer. And because I was like, where is he said that he had owned properties. Kind of found out he didn't own no properties. He was selling drugs. Cause I was like, you're not no you're not no drug dealer, are you? You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, I'll pay you to go out. And I was like, let's just have a date and see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Why are you talking about paying me? So, come to find out, the guy was selling drugs and he was giving me a lot of money. And once I found out that he was not a nice person, he was trying to act like he was a nice person. That's what I don't like. Those charmers, please, ladies, read into the charmers. Then the snakes. And then they just try to act like they ain't when you turn around and look at them. Like, hold on a second. I thought I just saw something slither back there. And then you turn around. Well, honey, are you okay? Everything's fine. Why are you making that face? Are you alright? Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, bitches better pay attention. This nigga had stole my car. He threatened the lady that I was paying payments to, and cause I could tell she was so upset too in court, like shaky. And that's why I said don't go with these men for money because they try to control you. They will try to eliminate any chances that you have of independence or not depending on them or, in any kind of way, like a prisoner. They try to make you a prisoner without you even, like behind your back and stuff. I'm trying to tell you, okay, these men are demonic. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay. And so he was like, yeah, I'm like, I need to work. Like I don't have time to keep spending time with you and stuff like that. Well, how much do you need for your bills and all that? And I told him, and he started paying me money and then bought me rims for my car. I didn't need no rims. And then I end up having to pay the rims. Listen, they try to leave you with bills, but try to make it look like they're taking care of you. Look, and don't put nothing in your name for none of them. Because if you making all this money, you say, then you should be able to. You shouldn't need me. Hmm. Don't take no excuse. They are such good liars, some of them, and especially them drug dealers. Ladies, drop them. Okay. And women drug dealers are different than men drug dealers too. Okay, so, but I'm not to discuss that right now. Just know that men are liars, most of them. So take whatever, do your research, do background checks constantly, credit checks, whenever you can find a social security number on, take a picture of it, write it down. Make sure you got their first and last name. Make sure you see their ID, everything. This man tried to my stepfather tried to sell me, and whatever he said to my stepbrother and some other men in my family, he must have gave him some money because shit, just like this guy, he so called got 40,000 Jason per year from a state that his parents had or whatever. And he showed me attorney picture papers. Listen, they can get all kind of people to type up shit. Believe me, and pay people. I'm telling you, these drug dealers are real shady, real shady. That roster fart, no. Ladies, I don't do no drugs, but I'm just telling you, don't do no drugs. Men will try to. I done seen it happen to some women out there. Okay, they will lace your weed. Don't do no drugs around no men. None kind, no kind. Just like that. What's her name? Um, Jaguar Wright said, "Don't do no drugs around them. Don't get drunk, super drunk. Act like you are super drunk. Don't go past your limit." Okay, because I tell you, niggas will try to do whatever if they think that you are knocked out, intoxicated. Okay, there is some men that are just worthless pieces of shit. Okay, and if whatever advice that I'm giving to you, you let it embed in your head. I don't have no daughters, but I'm talking to whomever is listening like they needed a mother because I didn't have a mother. I didn't have nobody to talk to me. I had to learn, sometimes the hard way. And not just the hard way, just being intelligent, you know what I mean? And trying to make sure that, you don't get yourself in situations that you can't get out of or that you don't want to be in. And it is a lot of bad men out there. It's a lot of bad women too. Okay. Some for that money, like some of your best friends will turn on you for money. little hoe ass thoughts that want to be with drug dealers, boyfriends. I don't know what brainwashing did, but some women that are demons seek attention or dry, like, oh my gosh, that was just fun, or that was crazy but fun. Listen, bitch, you want to be born in this kind of life right now. Take your ass to college, get you a degree. Find you a man that is a doctor or attorney or somebody that wants to do good. Fuck these goddamn drug dealers. Make these men stop selling drugs and push them to become what we need in society. That's how you get rid of the low life. Push the ones that aren't. Stop going with these low lives. Stop having children with low lives. Stop having children with men that haven't put real diamonds on it. Okay. But anyway, I am really, really tired of stupid women because that's what put me in a situation. Some stupid ass bitches that feed up these men here, thinking that they can get away with a lot of this. Okay, and now I'm looking for an attorney. Okay, I'm looking for some help because when you got low life men in your family, these lame ass men that know that your man that put his hands on you when they ain't knocking at your door seeing what the fuck going on and putting that nigga in his place. Okay. Then you got some lame ass men in your fucking family, bitch. Mm-mm. Stop having children with these lames. Stop going out and giving them your time. Mm-mm-mm. This bitch need to be in jail. Okay? In jail. That's his girlfriend. Ain't giving. Only thing I said that he couldn't spend time with his children. Because he ain't no good man. He ain't no good father. This man was showing his children porno. He was sitting there watching porno with toddlers. I'm trying to tell you, bitch. Okay. So, some bitches need to mind their own business. You got my trash. I don't want it back. Nor have I bothered you about having my trash. Did listen? Did you hear what I said? I don't fuck with them. I haven't called them harassing or threatening them. None. This bitch is a liar. Okay? Have not called him. Have not bothered him. And don't. All I say is if I haven't seen no check in a while, I go off the courts and issue a, what you call that? Um, order support. Order support. I don't call her. I don't call her. I don't got their phone numbers. Don't want it. I want that bitch out my life because I never wanted to have met him. Do you hear me? There was a setup. Mm-mm. My listen. I had some friends that I thought was friends that wasn't, and family members that I thought was cool but wasn't. Mm-mm. Okay. This bitch is the devil. Okay. Whoever family member she talked to of mine, this bitch is going to prison. And they're trying to send me to prison so that this don't come out. So that the ones that should be locked up be locked up. They are fucking with a person that they have no business. These are like millions. Do you understand? To what I am. Whoever and Tony Wise and Mark Thornton, I'm trying to tell you, who these two paid Mark Thornton and Tony Wise and director Bird and Jason Puryear. And I'm sure that whoever paid them, like Lil Scrappy, Stevie J, paid my father and stepfather. Okay. Mm-mm. And the brat. He got shows with these celebrities. Listen, I just said he did a show with Young Buck. Young Buck assistant came to my table and asked me to come to the backstage to meet him. Young Buck. And then that same night we had a fight when I got home. So he was like, he started going on his drunk binge and high on coke. Okay, nigga's a cokehead and a drunk and a weed head. And found out that Young Buck tried to talk to me and wanted to try to put his hands on me. I didn't ask for none of this. This is not what I wanted in my life. Do you understand? Not my stepfather and my father and my mother with whole ass need to really mind their own business and stay out of people's life and stop trying to sell people behind closed doors. Okay. I wanted to go off to the military and would have been across, but my stepfather sent my first son's father to begin to destroy my life. Okay. My stepfather is a demon of the devil or the devil himself. Sometimes women each listen, who is your devil in your life? Who is your demons? You have to fight. And I'm not about devil in my life or my children's life. Do you understand? Now I know my father, my stepfather has some real shady ass family members. Okay. Shady. My father didn't lie to me. Listen, this bitch then told me that his wife's mother, boyfriend, died. And then when I went over her house to see his wife mother, guess who came down walking down the stairs? Her boyfriend that's supposed to be dead. I guess he figured I wasn't gonna go visit. I don't know. Isn't that fucked up and weird? Why is this nigga lying? Mm-mm. And then his wife, a whole nother different story. But why she gotta close the door, if what could we have to talk about that's private, right? Why would you close the door so nobody else hear the conversation? I heard the door closed in the background. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And then she wanted to get all snappy. Mhm. So, like I said, I'm trying to get these demons out my life. Bitch, I'm coming for your money. My life has been destroyed for some low life ass niggers. I'm coming after your money. I'm coming after your money. and they're trying to stop me by putting false charges on me. Just like, listen, I was about when I got fired from the sheriff department, they learned that I was about to move out of the state after I got certified from the police department. Mm. Car was totaled and crashed. Guess who was the only one that was able to take out of all of my family members and friends? This was the only person that could drive me and pick me up, bitch. The one who I had tried to break up with. I had told some certain individuals that I was breaking up with him because I'm like, he just weird. Something ain't right with him. And they totaled my car. Mm-mm. Who is his family member in my family? Is it my stepfather? Is it my stepmother? Who is related to this nigga? Okay. Listen, you gotta check out his tickets with all the celebrity names of who did shows with him. Okay. Who is giving him money? Some of the ones that was calling me probably. And why do Jay-Z keep popping up? Okay. And or his name. What the fuck do that nigga want from me? They said he wanted to sleep with me and that he would have paid some money. I don't give a fuck about no Jay-Z. He ain't even my type. Okay, if that's what Beyonce type is, that's Beyonce type. He ain't my type. This nigga right here ain't even my type. Okay? But he was trying to be like, and I could tell he was being old, like, something ain't right with him. Why is he so nice? Why he too nice? You know what I mean? Like, too nice. Some men are good men, but I knew just something right with this one. Okay? And then you got family members that are around you trying to, you know, listen, like I said in the other one, why is it that this person did not tell me that he went to school with him? Okay? Mm-mm. Let me say something. Mm-mm. And guess where he worked? He worked with the sheriff department with me. Okay. And his sister said to me that I was working with as a property manager and took over her job because she was fucking up. She was doing drugs. And she was like, I heard you and your brother ain't talking. Because my brother came over my house, half brother, my stepfather's son. Listen, these men in my family try to. If you got men that come over and try to tell you what to do and how to run your household, and you are running your household to the best of your ability, you ain't got no men. Listen, I don't have no men around my children. Never did. Okay, because children are to be protected. You understand? You come me. Listen, don't worry about what you can't do right now. Raise your children right and make sure they safe so that when it come time they can protect you, okay, and care for you. You care for your children will care for you. But these motherfuckers trying to make me look bad where my children are questioning my integrity, my and my trustworthy. These are some demons, do you hear me? The half sister that lived down here gonna tell me if I didn't come back to North Carolina because I was trying to get all my stuff situated in Michigan to go back up there, do everything I needed to do. And I guess she figured that there was a possibility. She is her wicked ass father's daughter, right? And gonna say, if you don't come back down here, I'm calling CPS on you, Child Protective Service. Bitch, for real. and told me I couldn't live with her, even though her father is the reason why I was homeless and down here in the first fucking place. Because that nigga Jason told me he knew her father. As a matter of fact, he said he knew and met Alicia. He didn't know her, but he said he met her because she went to the same school as his daughters. Bitch. And she gonna say no, she never seen him before. He told me he seen you. And he said her name. That's why I said that bitch is a liar. And my kids don't believe me, gonna say, do I believe some Jason guy? The Jason guy said that he knew not only my stepfather and called him by a name that only, listen, my stepfather's name is Alan, but he named himself Hamisi. You know, that African community, people, they want to name themselves like Malcolm X, but his name is something little bullshit. These motherfuckers are in the KKK, black KKK, the white KKK. You understand? Some of these black people were looking for innocent sacrifices. I'm trying to tell you. But anyways, so he said not only did he know him as Hamisi, he knew his friends, Kalinde and Jahi, which Jahi tried to get me to move up to Michigan and said I had a house ready. I could come rent his house. I called the water department. They said that ain't no water in the house, ain't no water meter. He was about to get you to move up there and have the fuck no water in the goddamn house. The nigga later died from COVID, and that was my so-called stepfather's friend, one of his polygamy buddy. This is a polygamy cult that is trying to kidnap women and put them on drugs and force them to have some of their demonic children. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, these demon ass men. That's how he had Jasmine. He left his wife and went with this so-called drug dealer that was selling drugs with her brother and was on drugs too. Okay, and then her daughter was on drugs and told him that she was fucking to leave her and go with her daughter. She said she ain't saying no shit like that. That's what he said. He said she the damn devil. She a liar. Bitch, I swear these men are demonic. Demonic. I am sick and tired of this shit. And if it's always something, it's a demonic cult in your space, in your circle. Mm-mm. So my sister never had an argument, none of that. I'm like, why is she being snappy? Like, I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. What for? Just if you don't get down here, then I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. Why don't you say that to Angela that is letting men rape her child, and he's sitting here telling people that his uncle is doing certain things, and ain't nobody filed charges on him yet. Hmm. But keep putting my nephew in the mental hospital. Listen, and his father, his grandfather, her father is worried about trying to have sex with me. My stepfather tried to have sex with me. Okay, and my mother act like she don't even care. This bitch hand me a goddamn tampon at 12 years old. Why are you handing me a tampon? Okay. This is the most ignorant and stupidest bitch I could ever meet, and I'm tired of her threatening me. Why are you threatening me because I won't sleep with your ex-husband? Because he said we did? Is that why you kept hitting me for no reason growing up? And Child Protective Services came to my school asking me if I put a knife on her. I got tired of this shit. Yes, I put a knife on her. I told them no because I thought that I was going to get arrested. Okay? But this bitch act like she's trying to force me to sleep with her ex-husband and the other man that this nigga tell her what to do and trying to tell her to tell me what to do. He act like he was her pimp and he trying to act like he want to be my I got no pimps over here, bitch. And that's why I'm trying to make these videos. I'm trying to make these videos because I'm trying to tell you I ain't that bitch. Mm-mm. I'm not that bitch. And never was. And there's some motherfuckers that's going to jail in prison. This bitch want to send people trying to threaten me. People like, pulling up while I'm driving it. Like, follow me. Listen, know where I live. Who giving my address? My mother and my sister. Mm-mm. I got a code. But so pulling up, I go to the store, threatening. Yeah, if you don't leave a threatening notes in my windshield too, I got on camera. But I can't always. Who could always have their. That's why I said the police are demonic. If you have enough charges on somebody or a charge, then they should just arrest the person if you say they are violating you. And do you understand what I'm saying? This law, this legal system is demonic. It fucked up. If you got somebody that's at the fucking goddamn light that said, fuck you, that's from Taiwan. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you. These motherfuckers that came down here not threatening me. Couldn't get me up in the city like that. Okay, wanna try to fuck up your money. Okay, I had to live in the hood when I moved down here too. I'm trying to. You live in a bad neighborhood. That's where they allow dumb shit to go on. I've heard of so much dumb shit with girls being raped, stalked, molested. This world is sick. And if foreigners like America's so awesome, America's so beautiful, it's so wonderful, such great opportunity. No, the fuck it ain't. Black people don't stick together like these foreigners, and there's so much that we have dealt with and been oppressed with that we are so fucked up. The legal system is so fucked up towards us, okay, and racist. Cause you look on their visas, they say they're white, even though they ain't white. Even Africans, some of them say they're white. Bitch blacker than me. Talking about he white. They're told to keep that a secret though when they come over here in America. Mm-mm. So, um, you know, uncles trying to touch you, cousins touching on you. Black America is sick. And so is part of the redneck America too. But I'm saying when black folks be like, oh, that's white people stuff. No, the fuck it ain't, bitch. Mm-mm. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Oh, white folks don't do stuff like that. So, I want people to. I'm about to end this video. And I'm about to go start getting ready for work. But any attorneys, or if I get locked up and you see that, I tell people, the inmates, my name and have your family member look up my name. Spread this video like wildflowers. All of my videos. Share and spread it. Make my name go big. because this America is so corrupted and fucked up, and there's so many women that are being sex trafficked, and there's so many celebrities that are tied to these gang members that are oppressing women, okay, and trying to put women on drugs. That guy, Jason, he was like, man, I just want to do some coke. I'm like, he was just talking about opening a meditation center, okay, and how he took transcendental meditation, like Oprah is demonic. Her and Iyanla, they're listen, it's in Highland Park. There's a girl, this lady, her son was ran over hit by a car, and Oprah donated some money to help her build a park in her son's name. He was a sacrifice. That lady's so miserable. And guess who happened to be at her house trying to help her do all this building and all this stuff? Kalinde, Jahi, Jason, my half brother, my stepfather. Mm-mm. Okay. And my ex husband's half brother, the one that said that my ex husband was selling women. Mm-mm. These men in Michigan are so corrupted. Don't ever go with nobody from Michigan. A black person, white person, possible. Black, no. Not no man. A woman, depends. It depends on who she get to know her first, see who she know and who she say she know. If she say she know some council people, mayors and all that kind of judges, it's just no good. Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, corrupted. Ain't nothing but a whole bunch of corrupted individuals there, backstabbers. Mhm. So, but real corrupted ass city. It's like Gotham City, but there's no Batman. So, I'm trying to remember everything that I need to say, but I have proof, I have witnesses, and they're trying to oppress me and fuck up my finances. And look, like I said, for hit me with another charge. They didn't even have a charge. Okay. They're trying to put charges on me to stop me from going back to Michigan to file those restraining orders and charges on those people, because guess what? It will put them to jail, in prison, and also leave me alone and indict, or what you call it, I would be able to indict people, and um, what do you call it? Force people out of North Carolina back to Michigan. So, and I'll tell you how else my father's guilty. Do you know this bitch won't return none of my phone calls? And right when he want to answer every phone call. Listen, mm-mm, okay. Every phone call, but all of a sudden, no phone calls. Look who is coming to visit me. Bad black. He is so bad. You hear me? Um, so they are, like I said, putting charges on me and got me fired from the sheriff department when I when they found that I was about to move out of Michigan. His family is demonic witches and warlocks. My father, the lady, Oprah Winfrey, donated some money, and how her son was a innocent sacrifice hit by a car. These men, they've been killing our children. Jahi, Kalinde, Hamisi, listen, this African drumming group of having multiple wives and all these children in all these different states and all that stuff, they're all connected to a guy named Malachi York that's serving prison sentence, life sentencing for raping children. These men, they're in Santeria in Yoruba religion, which is a demonic religion if you want to know the truth. Okay, one guy here that's I met that's in Santeria that they had still one of my guns. His brothers were raped and so was he. Okay, his mother was a drug dealer and she also sold herself. And these men, they are raping women and children and trying to set us up in crimes and tie us to crimes and then trying to threaten people family or pay people family or both. Or some of the families just rotten ass pieces of shit. I don't know. They gotta be rotten. Okay. My father's family rotten. Been rotten ever since I was little, as I can remember. You hear me? My father is demonic. I don't know where his father came from. My grandmother never really talked about his father. She just said that my father was a piece of shit. So, and his wife. So, and this lady right here is a piece of shit too. Didn't come around, didn't hear none of her about her until that Jason Puryear guy. And she happened to be in a picture of the church that Jason so called grew up in, where his family members go to right now, which is called St. Philip's Lutheran Church on Grand Boulevard. She was on the picture with my uncle that passed away the same time that gay Jason guy wanted to appear, and was on the picture with the pastor that the church was complaining about and his wife with him. Um, so that's why I said my mother, she a dirty bitch. She's involved in this because why would your brother and your brother's wife be on the picture with this guy that you never met and don't know, and he grew up at the church, and these people and the pastor tried to some of these churches are demonic. That's why people that go to church, you have to be careful too, because it don't state that demons can't come in your church. You understand? And they're allowing gay people too to be members of the church, so you got more and more demonic energy allowed to come in churches. Okay, that's why I had stopped because it was too much being allowed in church. And it's like I would like to go to church, but I don't want to be going to church with gay people. Gay people shouldn't be going to church to me. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it says it in the Bible, and that's just what it is. Okay. So, too much is going on and being allowed, and I just don't like it. And I don't like no gay men picking up my kids from no church van or church bus or ahead of the music department or Bible study. I don't want no gay people around my children. And I told my ex-husband is bisexual. Some of these people are bisexual. Okay. And I could tell, I'm gonna tell you that he's bisexual. I seen him kiss a man in the mouth. Okay. Didn't know that I was coming to the garage. I'm not talking about no little peck either. Okay. My mother is bisexual. She told me she had gay sex with women. Okay. But she supposedly went to church. My stepfather, he didn't go to church. He told us we couldn't go to church. I used to sneak and go to church. And but this is some of the people that I found on my Facebook page. Malachi York. This is Malik York. So Malachi York is having his family members watch me. If you know anybody last name York, you need to do a background check. You need to check their behavior. And if anything weird or out of place or whatever in your life, that's because more likely they're related to a guy named Malachi York. And it should have been nationally known. And see, this is the thing. They like to keep bringing up stupid shit that's going on with celebrities instead of what actually needs to be brought up, which is this Malachi York and his group of followers, which live in just about every 50 states other than the ones that's primarily dominated by white people or in white areas, city areas. They like to try to get you to remain in the city. That's why every black woman, period, with or without a child, need to move out of the city. Unless you in the high end downtown area, penthouse, something like that. If you're not, and don't be having a whole bunch of kids by a whole bunch of different men or by one man. And I don't care if you're married. Don't have no whole bunch of kids by no one man, even if you are married. That's how they try to control you. His groups are demons. Okay, and they try to force women to have gay sex. Like try to force women to like women. Mm-hmm. And they try to have sex with their stepdaughters and nieces and their wife cousins and all. Listen, this a polygamous bisexual cult, and it's bisexual because they worship Baphomets, okay. The devil. They like to have a whole bunch of women, and the women with women, they do drugs. These men, if a man say that he a Muslim and he eat pork, or he a Christian and he eat pork, he not a real Christian or a Muslim. I don't know why some people say, "Are you Muslim?" It says it in the Bible, the Christian Bible, not the Torah. Do you understand? Mm-mm. And so my stepfather, and this is, these men are liars. My stepfather said his father went to all of Malcolm X recordings. I listened to the recordings. I've read much work about Malcolm X, and he's a thug, he's a charmer, and he's a gangster. He's a con artist and a liar. Okay, and so is my stepfather. And women need to really listen to men. Don't just let off because you love them. No, that's that demon slipped up. That demon slipped. You understand? And gave you some information and don't know if you really heard it. So while you sitting there, act like you don't be turning around like, cut ties. Do you understand what I'm saying? The motherfuckers are dangerous. These men are dangerous. Okay. So, but now my stepfather, he ate pork when we was growing up at first. He was eating pork, and then he stopped and wanted to get on this black Malcolm X like power thing. Don't don't be caught up in none of that issue, that kind of shit either. That black power shit. I'm trying to tell you, that's where they find their innocent sacrifices. That black matter, that was the cause of chaos of races to eliminate to do innocent sacrifices. Every so often, they come up with ways to create some violence to eliminate innocent people. Okay. Um. So my stepfather, he said that he knew Malcolm X. They'll say it till years later down the line, okay, and wanted to start reading. Like he was all into, newly into Malcolm X. He grew up. He didn't tell. He didn't say that around my mother, so but he said it around me. Listen, that's why women need to talk. They try to get us not to talk. Do you see what I'm saying? Not to get together, be at odds with each other, lie about each other behind each other's backs. No, I don't deal with none of that and never had. But some of these bitches in my family did. And um, so, and this Jason guy, supposedly, okay, Coptic Christian and all of this, and grew up in church, and follower of Mr. Farrakhan, and um, what was that lady name? I forget the lady. I have to think about it in some other, but say that um, how he followed Muslims and all. Okay, demons. Mhm. And didn't know he was in a gang, but came home eating pork rinds. I'm like, I thought you didn't eat pork. Well, sometimes I just have some pork rinds. Sometimes you have pork rinds, but you don't eat pork. I'm trying to tell you. My father's a pork eater. I ain't no Muslim, but I don't eat pork. And he go to church every Sunday. But he said he a Christian. He say in his Bible that he ain't supposed to eat pork. But he do. I call him being a liar too. So, and my mother, she eat pork too. She a liar. Real liar. A liar. My mother is a liar. And she need to be locked up just like these men need to be locked up. And you have these men that are trying to oppress women, trying to get at their children. Okay. America needs to be alarmed when you have an individual that has a demonic cult that has been raping children and women, and you have celebrities that are connected to this individual. Okay. Some of these celebrities like Jay Z and Stevie J and Lil Scrappy, they behind closed doors believe and adore and trust and love Farrakhan or um, Malachi York, individuals like that behind closed doors, because they told to behind closed doors, not unless they're clean like Faircon. But Faircon ain't clean. Its members, some of them oppress young, very young women. Okay, and then they are on a real color issue too. If you didn't know, how they like to oppress the darker colored women, the Hebrew Israelites, it's all a facade. It's all a mirage. It's deal with facts, straight facts. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here to try to meet good people. Don't be weary of whoever, wherever you met them, to put people in your life or let people in your house or let people know who your family members are. Worry with everybody in every setting, wherever you met, every religious setting or organization. Now, some of these organizations like to do background checks and find out who your other family members are and who you associate with, and then try to blackmail you if you don't go against, say, your wife or your, we don't like this person, or we think this person's gonna cause an issue later down the line or whatever. Okay, these organizations are very intelligent and intricate on how they try to weave themselves into certain people, individuals' lives. So, like I said, my uncle, this guy's father, tried to sleep with me before. Okay? These old nasty men try to act like they ain't behind closed doors. Listen, my stepfather, I believe, because there's no way that he couldn't admit it. I'm sure of it, the way his behavior was and his friend's behavior. And then later on, his friend wanted to, he didn't talk, he wouldn't talk to him for years. But then when this Jason guy came around, all of a sudden this guy that you didn't talk to for years and that named his own daughter after me popped up, wanted to say, yeah, you should call him and, help build you a garage or whatever, so that you can put your cars in the garage. Why would I do that? That ain't my house. They like to say dumb shit. And I'm like, a garage for what? I'm just saying, maybe you just might need something built. Trying to clean it up. Same guy though, filmed me and probably showed it to other men of me in the shower and was only 13 years old. Okay. My mother is a dirty bitch. Okay. Mm-mm. And how his sister that's married to a child molester, okay, that molested his own cousin and served prison time. What's going on, USA, right? In my family. Why all these different charges? Why all these people going to jail and prison, right? Mm-mm. What the fuck is really good, right? That's why I said, listen, Buzbee, I'm going to call them. I'm just trying. I gotta go file for my motion because I didn't. I am to the point where I'm not even showing up in court anymore because they're trying to put me behind bars. Okay. Every time I go, they want to say, "Well, you need more proof." I have enough proof. I have talked to attorneys. I just don't have the money right now for attorney. I done talked to several attorneys that told me I have enough proof. I just need the money to hire them. They say I'm innocent. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you. This legal system like that. They don't want no black women that sound right or got some sense or intelligence out here walking the street. Know why? Because she gonna spread that sense, that intelligence. They try to lock people like me up. Or make have a whole bunch of children and keep her in house. Don't let nobody know how smart she is unless they really know you. And them is the ones that's liars. They're gonna say she ignorant and dumb, and that we believe that she did do the crime. Mm-mm. Look at this shit. These motherfuckers rammed a car into my house. It went through my house and almost hit my furnace. Mm-mm. And drove off saying blasphemous stuff as I opened the door, looking, taking pictures. Mm-mm. So the lady that I was talking about that lives a couple of blocks from me in the same neighborhood that got a part built for her son that got hit by a car in the same neighborhood by Oprah Winfrey. What the hell is Oprah Winfrey doing in my area? And these guys that's all around, these leeches, these demonic spiritual leeches around this lady house that I guess trying to see how much money Oprah really gonna give her or whatever. So come to find out, Oprah Winfrey knows transcendental meditation. This guy, this lady right here that I was staying at bed and breakfast. Okay, I was supposed to move in this house that was right around the corner. And cause my brother, ex-brother-in-law, was helping me look for a house that I was looking for in my budget. And kind of found out he was shady still. I mean, my ex-husband, his whole family shady. Okay, that's why I'm sure that he's related to somebody on my stepmother's side, or my stepfather's side, or my mother brothers' wives. Okay, there's one he knocked out of the window named Tommy while she was pregnant with one of his childs. So I don't see why she wouldn't try to get back at me. Or my uncle Pop that died, that probably cheated on his wife that had 5 kids by different men, and none of them he didn't have kids. And the church that my grandmother went to, my uncle Pop went with the pastor's daughter and got pregnant and was not a good was out of her life basically or whatever. But all of a sudden him and the wife so close together that she don't even didn't know, and said she went close to that live in Texas named Lisa Net. Listen, okay. And her grandfather won a lawsuit from General Motors that he became blind from. Okay. This lady right here is right around the corner from the house that this guy that I learned worked at Ford Motor. There's a few people that work at Ford Motor that try to listen. Okay. She said her and Irishaw, Jason Puryear, took a transcendental meditation class together. She the one that told me, this was afterwards, to go find some holy water at the place that Jason worked at. And somehow, look, these motherfuckers, they get together and do candles. They try to find personal objects that you own, or hair out your brush, whatever the fuck they can find of your personal belongings. I'm trying to tell you that necromancy, is real. Witchcraft is real. These motherfuckers are demons. Okay. So this guy so called made up his own holy water, right? Anybody can make holy water, but I thought that when I got there, it was gonna be in a bottle from the Catholic Church because some botanicas sell it in a container from the Catholic Church, the holy water. But don't have to go to her bed and breakfast. It's so dirty and nasty. They got mice and roaches. Did not know this. Okay. But these people are in a cult, and they try to work on tiers, like push one down to get up a tier. You see, lie and backstab one to get up a tier. That's how these cults are. You see, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, so you can understand. Cults. Okay, but this lady is in cahoots with this white guy that live on Chandler. She's at Ohana Bed and Breakfast on Chandler in Highland Park. I'm trying to. So if anybody watched this video that live in Highland Park in Detroit, and you have tried to get a house on Chandler by this white guy, I forget his name, but he owned a house that's right off of the alley. Okay, the first house, and also the house right behind it that's right off the alley. If you tried to rent a house from that white guy and he tried to take your money, this bitch is the witch that he's involved with. She's in cahoots with him. They try to get money from people by backstabbing them. They're con artists. So what she does, he tries to act like he don't want to do repairs, and he wants you to pay your money. He'll try to act like he all big bag. He ain't nothing but a pussy. Okay, and because I threatened the motherfucker, he gave me back his money, but it fucked up my money and me moving anywhere, and nobody in my family, right, would let me live with them. Nobody, not even my own father, that let his child molesting, fucking goddamn porno son live with him. This bitch right here charged out of an arm and a leg trying to make money to keep because her family try to live off of her, so she say. Okay, but I think that she's her family's demon. Okay, and she try to get innocent souls. And listen, the mayor of Highland Park and her, they're all connected. They're all in cahoots. He owns a company, him and his mother, the mayor of Highland Park, old ex-mayor, called Ascensions Development. Okay, and try to act, these people that are in this Yoruba, they're sick and demonic, and they try to make you think stuff that's not real. It's like a little puppet of illusions. I'm trying to tell you, you better open your eyes. Okay, stop being caught up in the clouds. But guess what company that the ex-mayor DeAndre Woodson worked for? Ford Motor. Mm-mm. Okay. And so did that white guy that owned them houses. This lady is a demon. It was this lady that lived there. I'm not gonna say her name or whatever, but she gave me a reading. And it seemed like she was being oppressed too. She lost her house and had to come live here. They said that she stole a lot of money from when she lived in Jamaica, taking innocent people money. And I overheard her on the phone with her children, very disrespectful. But she told me that that Jason per year guy, straight garbage, straight trashy ass nigga. Don't trust him. This bitch trying to make me marry him and have a baby with him. Like, oh, you lost the baby, maybe you should try again. This bitch. Dirt. Mm-mm. I'm trying to tell you, these motherfuckers ain't no good. Okay. So, and at first she didn't want to talk to me, the lady, and it's probably because her brother drives the lady to her appointments, her therapy appointments. They try to put you in automobile accidents where you have to depend on them. Like I had to go to therapy, okay, to try to demons to try to stay in your life. And I swear they rigged me trying of having an accident at Ford Motor Company where I had to try to pry open the trunk. And he was like, just keep pulling on, just keep. And I threw my back out. Okay. I got medical documents, all that kind of stuff, and they still fired me. Wouldn't even let me turn in my documents. Told me that I was fired and not allowed on the premises. I'm trying to tell you. Wouldn't even give me my grievances. And my father is a master mason. He a head demon. This guy right here, listen to this guy. See that? What's his name? John Todd. The occultic witches magic. He'll tell you about the Rothschilds and Rockefellers. Look at Jay-Z standing next to a guy that family got rich off of slavery, named his company after him, and nobody wants to say anything about that. No one wants to question that. My ex-husband said that he knew Jay-Z and that he knew Jay-Z was gonna give him a record deal. But like, check out his videos. I even took a screenshot of it and saved the video on my email. And then also I did this video by New Breed, how witches and warlocks try to steal people's energy. Okay? Don't bow down to the devil. You have to have strength. You have to have willpower, no matter what it is that you hear. Okay? Listen to know what it is that you know. That's how you fight these demons. So this bitch right here sold her soul and is giving up. You don't want to go on her property. You don't even want to know her. Don't ever visit Ohana Gardens. This bitch is looking for innocent souls to sacrifice, to feed off of. Some of these motherfuckers are real gremlins behind closed doors. Real demons. Mm, mm, mm. And don't bow down to anything that shapeshifts. Those are demons. So, her son tried to talk me too. That she tried to have me talk to her son. Her son is like a teenager. Do you hear me? A teenage. This is what these witches do. They prey on young innocence, trying to make you like blackmail you to date who they try to make you date, like to try to use enough information that they think they could find or gather on you to make you do what they say do. They're demons. That boy was not much older than my son. They try to make women sleep with little boys and men sleep with little girls. This is a demonic cult that they're in. Okay. My stepfather touched me. And do you know my sister wouldn't even believe me? Half sister. I don't have no whole siblings. I'm the only sibling. But, and I told my egg donor, my mother this, and she said, my husband, she has been divorced from this man. That's how I know she his bitch. Since 20 something years now. Her demon slipped out. Did you see that? Mm-mm. And see, this man and my uncle, the uncle that I said tried to touch me, my cousin, my his father and my stepfather grew up together and went to high school and I think college together or something like that too. But his father in, impregnated my mother's sister, my aunt, while they was in high school, and then later lost his football scholarship and ended up being a low life piece of shit that cheated on my aunt. He did the same thing to his wife. He cheats on his wife. And I think that since I had proof and knew all of this, that it scared him. And he helped get me fired from the sheriff department. Okay. So my that's what these men they like to try to entangle women to keep their lives going. Just like I think that my stepmother and his father are related possibly. So but my mother dated his father's best friend while she was pregnant. I don't know why she don't think something wrong. Not what wrong with that? Why would a man date you while you pregnant, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Mm-mm-mm. I think that her sister probably set her up. I don't know. They was both dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. And so was their mother. And the same girl, that cousin that tried to set me up, said that my grandmother, my mother's mother, was the family's whore. Bitch, Mm-mm. So I guess that's what they was trying to make me, some whore. Mm. Listen, this bitch going to jail. Mm-mm. The one that told me to go apply for Ford Motor Company is the same one, and the same one that I was on the phone with, and it seemed like my ex-husband would come around when we're talking negatively about her, you know, her boyfriend or my or about him. The same one that told me about my grandmother. The same one that supposedly got me hired at Ford, but come to find out she didn't. His girlfriend did. Mm-mm. Black people are a mess here in America. This Freemason Eastern Star shit has nothing but these motherfuckers, I come to find out, backstabbing each other. See, I don't know nothing about it. Didn't try to involve myself in it because I don't really like organizations like that. And went to church every now and then. Was in college, you know. They try to keep you busy with children and stuff like that, so you like just keep you ignorant or dumb. So my cousin must know this bitch. Okay. Why he bothered me? He got other baby mamas? I don't know. I do not know. But the nigga got it out for me and just trying to destroy my life. Now, he has been violent towards my children before, and that's another reason why I had to, we had to go at our odds. And then my family is mad because I won't be with him and let him in my house or around my children because they don't even care. So how much money he paying? How much money he paying y'all? How much money he paying? You want to keep destroying my life and keep destroying me and try to put false charges on me and try to send child protective services to a motherfucker that don't even want to pay his own goddamn child support. Mm-mm-mm. These people are sick. I need help. And this bitch right here is the devil. And I heard this bitch is going with my mother. So if you know my mother, Bessie, that say Hamisi still her husband, I heard that she go with this man that was trying to get me pregnant and is still harassing me and stalking me. I said I saw his daughter and him and her move down here. Okay. And why did my half sister and mother move down here in the first place? I said I was moving down here when I was working for the sheriff department. And then all of a sudden they pick up and move down here. And then the only place that somebody let me live was my mother down here, where I said that I thought about moving to. It was either here in Florida or Georgia or California. But they moved here. And guess who out here? Sick ass people harassing me, trying to steal my guns, stealing my tires and busting my windows out. Do you understand? So they've been trying to plan for me to come down here. My mother is my stepfather's and my father demon. So they forced me to come down here ran me out of the city, threatened me. My half brother was like, I was like, can I borrow some money? Usually he let me borrow money because I've always paid it back. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't make a lot of money, and he the one that fucked up my chef job, including my father. But he said this time I don't loan money to users. What would make him say that, right? This bitch made him say that with a shady ass. My stepbrother knew this lady too, right here, that lived around the corner. They set all of this up to try to move me into that neighborhood. They set up everything. This bitch is demonic. Her and my stepbrother and stepfather. This all of this is a plot. These gang members are demonic and organized, and they get money from celebrities because some of these celebrities are gang members. Alrighty. So who is Jay-Z and Beyonce related to in my family? Okay. Mm-mm. Why is he bothering me? Why is he fucking up my life? I don't do nothing to nobody. And those are the ones that they fuck with the most. The ones that don't do nothing to nobody. The innocent ones. Demon me and I just gotta have her. She's so innocent. She's so nice and so sweet. The demons. I don't want none of these demons in my life. But I need your money to help pay my bills for fucking up my life. Could you please? I know that my video is extra long. I didn't mean to try to make it so long, but it is very important that it must be watched from the beginning to the end and spread all of this to as many people as you can. If you don't donate or buy one of my books, at least watch every single one of my videos to help me gain monetize and get my 4,000 hours to help me make money because I hate to say it, but my videos is something that people need to watch. The society needs to know what's going on and what this Malachi York has done to America. And the military, you got somebody that work in the military, they're shady too. Okay, you got motherfuckers. My mother, I heard them say that my mother, um, my little sister, may be my daughter. This is real sick. I've tried, like I said, I've tried contacting the FBI. I have sent my information to many news stations. Haven't gotten contacted back. Every attorney office has turned my case down. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Who is paying these people? Like, why won't these people listen to what the fuck? Because somebody is paying these attorneys and judges and DAs to antagonize and destroy little people lives, the innocent ones, the devil. So, you know, when they learned that I didn't want to be out there doing drug deals and all that kind of stuff with the police department, that's when I started catching heat, so to speak. Um, because I guess these men that's in my family, they wanted somebody that worked for the police department that's dirty, so that they can try to run, to help them steal and sell drugs. These men are real dirty when it comes to money and drugs. I seen men kill their own best friend of drugs, like friends that they grew up with, friends that are their godchildren. And some of them will shoot you in the face, but this one in particular, he shot him behind his back and his head. So that's what drugs will do to our family. It brings the real demons out. You might even meet the devil. There's this girl I know, her father used to have sex with her father. And there's this other girl that I met, she has children, two kids by her father. Her father. So, and I told you my stepfather touched me, and my uncle tried to. So, it is some real disgusting men. These are demons. And it's some real disgusting ass women, too. These are demons, too. And whoever it is that my father knows that he's trying to protect, like perhaps his son that was charged with these charges, or my sister, half sister, that's my other half sister, her full sister. That's why I said this shit's so dirty. Her full sister didn't even go get her nephew because she's so, I guess, scared at what he might teach her child. But she ain't teaching her child the best either. She will let her child watch porno, and her husband supposed to be Christians, okay, raised in the church. The little girl, okay. My half sister then went and had another kid by another guy. Now she got like five kids by all these different men. And her son, she's stick in a mental hospital that's telling her that his uncle is doing these things. He told my other sister that his uncle was doing stuff to him and my mother. And my mother gonna say, "Yeah, I thought, I've kind of figured that, he was gonna be gay." How you figure that? Nigga said that his uncle is bothering him sexually, his gay uncle. That's why I don't like gay people. And I don't like gay people around my children. Because they're bad people. Or a lot of them have the potential of being bad. You got a lot of straight people that's bad people. Men, primarily. My sister is her father's. She's a demon. And then my stepfather didn't. He's so worried about me and trying to sell me or trying to have sex with me. He hasn't he hasn't went and got his grandson and let his grandson stay with him. That tells you how much he really cares about his own grandson. That's his blood grandson. And my father, he's so much stuck in his ass, thinking that he was just a perfect father and husband, that he don't give a fuck what my mother has anything. Oh, all of a sudden he her husband. Mm-mm. My father, my stepfather said that he was his dick rider. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this nigga be all in his ass, isn't it? I got a punk bitch faggot father for a father. Do you know how that makes me feel? Even my ex-husband talked about him. Was like, your father is such a bitch ass nigga. And I'm like, you don't even know him. I could just tell. Key factor words. Okay? You women need to pay attention to what's being said at all times and possibly why. So I gotta end this. I gotta go to work tomorrow in the morning. I don't, but I needed to make this video because if I get arrested because I have a warrant or whatever, I'm not supposed to have no fucking warrant. My father is a bitch ass nigga. And so is my nasty ass stepfather and my mother that like to have sex with young boys. Listen, I done heard about the bitch too in the neighborhood. Fucking little boys, like younger teenager or older teenagers and guys in the neighborhood. They all said they had my mother. Niggas talk whether you tell them to be quiet or not. A lot of them still talk. There is no conduct or loyalty in the hood. The only one they got real loyalty to is the police and the white men that got the drugs and the money and the guns. Do you understand? Mm-mm. Not even to their own children. Look at my father trying to sell me. And then and then some you got punk bitches that stepmothers. Well, that's your father. You know, you're not my child. Am I supposed to care about you? Yes, because I'm a human. A human's supposed to care about a human. These gang members don't have no loyalty. They don't have a heart. They don't know what integrity means. A lot of them don't even know what love means. You have motherfuckers beating on you, and then turn around and say, "I don't know why I did that. I was just angry, and but I love you." What? You don't know why you did that. You were angry, but you love me because you allowed the devil to talk to you. And because you allow the devil to talk to you and you like listen to the devil, that means you don't love me. You love the devil. But the devil told you to tell me that. Do you understand? Mm-mm. A lot of you ladies better get out of these situations or you'll end up dead. So in situations like that, it's either you or them. Do you understand? So you better kill them before they kill you. And look, my ex-husband is trying to kill me. So who's sending him? If he know Jay Z and Jay Z know a family that came from making money from having slaves. Who is it that you work for? Mm-mm. And then I got a sister that's supposed to say that I heard she my daughter, that I heard was sleeping with my ex-husband. But how is it when he's sleeping with this lady too? The white lady. Weird, huh? These men from Malachi, York, I tell you that's the devil. Malachi York is the devil. Okay? And these men that is in his group are his demons. His okay. That guy, Jason Puryear, said that he knew, let me hurry up in this, because I got 5%, said that he knew and loved and was a follower of Malachi York. My stepfather said he ain't never heard of Malachi York, but bitch, don't remember. The nigga came down to the house, but I remember his name wasn't mentioned, but his face. I remember seeing his face. My father is Malachi York's demon. Or my stepfather. Look, these my stepfather, they're demons. Malachi York is the devil. Okay? Some attorneys need to call me. I'm gonna end this video. Mm-mm. If you saw this video, would you share it? What's the story of Hole? If you saw this video, would you share it? Okay, I just don't want to record it. Let me see here. Can you share and like to my video? I hate this. You know what? I'm just like that. Share, like, subscribe, please, and thank you.